Hey Facebook world, it's Friday, so I'll do another Friday, free legal advice Friday. So, I've been bugging you about getting a will or other estate planning documents. So, I would like you, we'll do a little game. If you have a will, please do a smiley face. If you don't have a will, do a frowny face. And then your challenge for this week is get a will. And again, I don't care if I do your will. If I know that a lot of organizations, if you're a first responder or military, they will do wills for low cost or free. I also know that if you have Legal Shield, they'll do your wills for free. But the point is, get a will. Just as a reminder, we're doing our Parents Need Wills next week on Thursday. And if you don't have a will and you've got kids, we would love to have you come and get a will done for super cheap, but it's just as good as any other will. So that's next Thursday. If you prepay, it's $40 a person per will. If you show up at the door, it's $50 a will. Come on, John, get a will. So that's what I want to say about Parents Need Wills. Bottom line is, everyone needs a will. Everyone needs a will. I've done wills for people, and they've died like a week later. It's just really important to have that. The meanest thing you can do to your family when you die is not have them know what you want. Like, don't do that. That's mean. Don't do that to your family. Okay, so that's my little lecture. And now for your free legal advice. One thing about our firm is that we do tips. We do free legal consultations, and I do most of mine on the phone, so I can do this pretty much anytime people want, and those are a good chance to just find out kind of where you are in, and I can tell you about the legal process. But just what most people want to know when they're thinking about a divorce is what the process is. So the process for a divorce, this is for Utah, but the process, I'm assuming, is pretty close to the same everywhere, is someone has to file a petition for divorce. And in Utah, that costs about $318, and that's paid directly to the court. So someone has to file the petition, and once you file that petition, the time clock starts ticking. And in Utah, the waiting period is now 30 days, which is a big change. So you get the petition started, then the other person has some time to answer. If they're in the state, it's 21 days. If they live out of the state, it's 30 days. A petition has to be personally served, which means like a constable has to go out and give them the papers, unless they're willing to accept service. So once the service is done and then they answer, then in Utah you have to go to mediation. And mediation is a fantastic process by which you can kind of design your own divorce decree within within the bounds of the law. But if you design your own divorce decree, you have some ownership in the process and in the result. If you decide to give up that control to a judge, you don't know what you're going to get. So that's kind of just the short and sweet version of how to get divorced. If you have any questions, as always, you can call me or any of my partners at our law firm, Preston, Pence & Lisenby. And again, my legal disclaimer, nothing I say in here is intended to be specific legal advice to your situation. If you have a question, contact an attorney. Happy Friday, people.